What up guys, and welcome back to RWA. I know it's been a while since I last posted the video, and that reason being for that is that I was doing my dissertation and I'm finally done. Everything's submitted. I'm done with my uni and I'm free. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm not free. I still gotta apply for jobs. So you know, any food companies, if you guys want a taste tester, I'm your person. So send me a link. You know what I'm saying. It's also crazy how we're in 2021. So I want to wish you guys a happy new year. But according to Siri, we are still not in 2021. Hey Siri, how many days till 2021?
It's 325 days until then.
Anyway, let's just ignore the fact that we are still not in 2021 according to Siri. For today's video, what we're gonna do is some taste tests. If you haven't seen my last video on my taste test of instant noodles, I'll drop the link down in the description below so you can go have a look at that. But yeah, today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some taste tests on this ramens. Never had these brands before. Well, I have, but not the particular flavor like these and that. You know what I mean. But yeah, they all look like very appealing. Like, look at the design compared to the British Supermarket Noodles. These looks way better. Red, we got green with the black one and the brown. You know what I mean. It's just more appealing to look at in appearance wise. It's more attractive compared to the British Supermarket Noodles. But yeah, without further ado, let's get this taste test started. First up, we got Oolong beef flavor, and the thing is, Nongshim is like a South Korean company, and we got some Chinese writings here. So I'm not really sure if this is South Korean or Chinese ramen. But either way, I like beef, so it's gonna taste good. This is what it looks inside. So we got some pieces of beef here as well. Some veggies, because you know you gotta have your veggies. And obviously the soup base, which you pour in. Smells like sodium. So I did one little mistake. Never tear off all of this, like all of the top bit. Otherwise, because you gotta let it steam. And if you take everything off, then it's gonna be really flimsy when you let it steam. So yeah, note to self, don't take off the whole top. Before I start eating this, what I'm looking for in each of them is like the flavor of the broth and the noodles, because that's like the most important bit. I really like the broth. I don't know why, but some people don't drink all of the broth when they're eating instant ramen, but I love the broth, especially if you mix with rice. At the end, after you finish the noodles and you mix the broth with rice, it's the best combination ever. Okay, so our noodles is ready now, so let's taste. First of all, let's taste the noodle. Noodle looks good. The length looks good. I can smell the beef flavor as well. The noodles is chewy and bouncy. I like that. Now let's try the broth, because the broth is the one that flavors the noodles, so you know that's gotta be good as well. It's really good actually. Like I said, it's got the beefy flavor, obviously because of the small beef pieces. Okay, they taste fake and salty. So the beef tastes salty and fake. Tastes like sponge. Has the consistency of a sponge. It's very bouncy as well, which I'm guessing beef is not supposed to be very bouncy. It's supposed to be tender and melt in your mouth. But obviously this is an instant noodle form, so I guess if you look in that sense, it's okay. Overall, I would give this 7 out of 10 because the beef I was excited about the tiny beef pieces, but since it tastes fake, that was a letdown. The noodles, nice and bouncy and chewy. The broth, very well seasoned. Maybe a bit too much salt, but that's alright because all instant ramens are salty in some ways to make it more flavorful. But yeah, overall 7 out of 10. Solid. So next up, what we got is Tempura Udon noodles. What I like about this is it's a big bowl, because you know, small bowl never fills you up. Big bowl means more soup, which means you can add more rice in the soup. You know what I'm saying? Because rice is life. But yeah, let's try this. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Got some bits and pieces here and there. Not sure what it is. Not sure what this is. But yeah, let's add the seasoning in. See how it tastes. Okay, so this udon noodles is now ready, so let's give it a go. Right off from the start, you can smell that seafood flavor, like the bonito flakes or something. I don't know, it smells like that. And there's also loads of seaweeds as well, so let me show you. As you can see, there's some seaweeds. I'm still not sure what these are. Something seafood related, I'm assuming. But yeah, this looks really good. So yeah, can't wait to try this. Alright, let's start off with the noodles. Well, because it says udon noodles, I was assuming it's gonna be big fat noodles, but they don't look like udon noodles to me. So a bit disappointed over there. Gotta say, I'm a bit disappointed because the noodles really have no flavor. Let's see what this is. No clue what that is. Let me try the soup. There's really not much flavor in the soup as well. I can definitely taste the seafoodness of the flavor, but that's about it. Nothing exciting about this whole thing altogether. And like I said, because the noodles is not udon noodles, that really let this down, so it's not really delivering what it's saying it's supposed to. Overall, I'll give this 5 out of 10 because, like I said, it says udon, so I thought it would be big, thick noodles. Obviously, that didn't happen. The noodles had no flavor. The broth was okay. So yeah, 5 out of 10. So next one, what we got is this curly go noodles. Supposed to be hot and spicy tom yum flavor, so Thai noodles. I love tom yum soup, so hopefully this will say what it is and deliver the taste, unlike the previous one. But yeah, let's give this a go. Really small on the inside. And we got the flavoring packet. Okay, so our curly noodles is ready. It's very red, obviously because of the tom yum flavor. We got the vegetables like sweet corn and peas, some pieces of dried chili. But yeah, although it's a small portion, it should be okay. It looks good. Let's try this. The noodles are too thin, too small, and it doesn't really have much flavor. The noodles tastes like, just tastes plain. So not a good start with the noodles. The smell of the broth is quite good from here, so high hopes. That's a good broth. It's not like authentic tom yum flavor, but it's really good tom yum flavor. Overall, I would say 7 out of 10. Noodles, no flavor. Soup, good flavor. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for this curly noodles. So next, what we got is this pho. So it's a chicken flavor pho, I'm assuming. Actually, I'm not sure what flavor pho this is. It just says pho. It's from a South Korean company, I'm assuming, because it says Taste of Korea Original and some Korean writing. But yeah, pho is normally Vietnamese food, Vietnamese noodles, and I love pho. And also 250 calories for this big bowl. That's what you call volume eating. I'm not sure though, I don't know how big it is on the inside. So we got a small packet of I think it's vermicelli noodles. I'm not sure. No, rice noodles, sorry. Okay, so this is vegetable. I thought it was chicken flavor, but it's vegetable flavor. Vegetable pho. Let me tell you, the aroma of this smells really good. The 5 spice, you can smell that, the peppers. And it looks very pleasing, like those dried chilies, scallions, or spring onions, whichever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm excited to try this. So this is how it looks. Anything rice, you gotta like noodles first. This noodle is so flavorful, like it just catches everything that's in the broth and you can taste it. You don't even need to taste the broth to know how the broth tastes like, because this noodles literally captures what the broth tastes like. And it's a bit chewy, But the only thing is very, very long. I would prefer it if it was cut. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but there's a saying that the longer the noodles, the longer your life. So, hey, let's have a very long noodles. That broth is banging. That broth is legit really, really good. If you're craving pho and this is the closest thing you have, then this will satisfy your cravings, trust me. Bonus point because it's rice noodles as well, and everything rice is good. So I will give this a solid 9 out of 10. Alright, so now what we got is, it's not really an instant noodle because it doesn't have soup. We got Japchae. It's like a Korean vermicelli noodles. Yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce this at all. I'm not gonna even try. So we got a lot of things going on inside. So I'm assuming this is sesame oil. Not sure. So we got some dried leaf, not sure what they are, but we got vermicelli noodles, some dried carrots. Yeah, dried carrots here. But yeah, what we're supposed to do is apparently add everything in, all the mixes, pour the water, and pour the water out. Okay, so our japchae is ready. I was very scared when pouring the water out because I'm not very good at those type of stuff. I'm very clumsy. But the thing I don't like is like even the sesame seeds, it was washed away when I threw it out, because obviously sesame seeds are small and it will get, you know what I mean. It's gonna get washed away, but this it smells like sesame oil. It smells very good. Can't wait to try this. So this is how it looks on the inside. We got some pieces of carrots. I'm still not sure what this is. I'm gonna assume spinach, but it doesn't look like, or seaweed. You see the sesame seeds on here, and yeah, it just tastes very, very good. Let's try this. Can't really make out what it tastes like. The noodles is very gelatinous and quite soggy. I can't taste the sesame oil or the sesame flavoring. It says pour everything in, then pour it out. Wouldn't it be better if I just poured the water out first and then poured in the sesame oil and the sesame seed? Let me know if I'm doing it right or wrong, because that's what I assumed it was from the instructions. Why is the sun in my face at this time? This ruins the whole shot, man. I like the crunchy carrots, but there's really no flavor. I can't really make out what it tastes like. I know how japchae tastes like because I've been to Korean restaurants. It's supposed to get that sesame flavor, and obviously noodles are supposed to be quite chewy, but yeah, not a fan of this. I'll give this 3 out of 10. No flavor, as I've said many times. I'm still confused about the instructions, but if you guys know, let me know. So the next one that we got is this big red spicy bowl. I'm assuming it's gonna be spicy because it's red. It's Korean writing, so I'm assuming it's Korean brand. Paldo. Fun and yum. Hopefully it is fun and yum. But yeah, noodles, spice mix. Okay, so our final bowl of noodles is ready, and I like the big portion. Like I said, big portion is always best. This is how it looks like, just the basic noodles. I thought there would be some pieces of seafood, but I think it's just the flavor of the broth that's seafood. But yeah, let's try this. Noodles are firm and chewy, and they taste like seafood and quite not spicy. Not spicy, but there's definitely some spice to it. And I like that because it means that the noodles is holding on to the broth flavor. This is some good noodles. Let's try the broth. Yeah. This is some good broth. If you're having a cold or you have a runny nose, if you drink this broth, it will clear right up. And I don't know, it warms the soul, you know what I mean? But it tastes so good. Like, it's not that spicy. Well, to me it's not that spicy, but I don't know how other people handle their spice. This broth is really good. I like this broth. I just need some rice right now with this broth and I'm good. Some rice and fried egg on top. seafood flavor is not overpowering as well. It's not to a point where it tastes very fake. Everything's balanced very well overall, so I'm gonna give this 9.5 out of 10. I would definitely choose this ramen again. To anyone that doesn't know which one it is, look out for this and try this out, because trust me, you will not regret it. But yeah, overall, this video was very fun to do. Like, I've never tried this noodles before. I've tried the noodles from the brands, but not the particular noodle that I had right now. The favorite one obviously was the last one that I had, and the worst one was the Japchae. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys want to eat ramen as well after seeing me eat ramen. Thank you for watching this video. Please drop a like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers hopefully by end of April or something, because you know I'm still a small channel starting out. But yeah, 200 subscribers, I think that's a fairly good target for me right there. So yeah, please subscribe, share with your friends, make them subscribe as well. But until then, peace.